It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Toronto Raptors today. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Thrilled to be back in Orlando, the Magic ready for that home court advantage. And, of course, Pascal Siakam. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's Henderson. Pass to Anunoby. Three-pointer. Here's Pirtle. Tries again. Carter pulls it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And finish off by Wagner.
Boy, moving the ball with purpose there. Fultz has tremendous offensive potential, and we're seeing him put it all together now.
Here's Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Now here's Fultz. Carter outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Grant.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Pirtle. To the middle. Henderson outside. Anunoby in the corner. And again, Toronto no up.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
No one near Isaac as he lets it go. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Boy, nice rhythm that time. See how Isaac let it fly right off the catch? That shows you confidence in the jumper.
Now here's Henderson. Here's Pirtle. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Finished off the break.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And Isaac throws it down.
Hard not to love the combo of speed and length on Isaac. I mean, that gives him a chance to give you some serious throwdowns.
Now here's Pirtle. Into the lane. And the dunk by Pirtle.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Carter with the bucket.
Beyond the arc is a spot on the floor. Carter Jr. has worked hard to improve since entering the league.
And, you know, after a difficult start to his career, Wendell Carter Jr. has come into his own.
You know, some of that, I think, was due to health, Greg, but fit is so important. Fit and alignment. I think he got an increased role after leaving Chicago and proved to be an impactful player on both ends with that additional playing time.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. It's tipped. Stolen by Grant. And here comes the break. Pass to Schroeder. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Grant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jonathan Isaac. In recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Back to Anthony. Out to the right wing. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's good. 2 points.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
Now here's Schroeder. It's to Dedmon. A 3-ball. And again, Toronto no up. Suggs throws it down.
Absolutely flying. Look at Suggs using those hops to jam it home.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Magic out in front, up by 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen with the Magic?
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court. With Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you. Outside Porter. 3-pointer. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Okeke. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Trent. Got a piece of it. Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Having a scorer's mindset, but Anthony also has to keep others involved. That's a really good pass there.
And Clark, much like his pops, Cole Anthony has proven to be a skilled ball handler.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Perhaps it runs in the DNA, huh? He definitely has some strong instincts out there, and I know he got a little bit of that from you, Greg. And he does his part to help others find shots when he's not scoring himself.
Orlando's shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Out to Henderson. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Henderson's got his second basket of the night. Magic leading by 8. Outside Anthony. Pass to Ingles. To the paint. Dick with the steal. And here's Henderson. Dedmon a screen. But drive by Henderson. Here's Dedmon. Back to Henderson. Toronto working the ball around now. To the inside. Dedmon's shot is off.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Barnes right side. Anunoby in the corner. Grant outside. And the shot goes down.
The superb work ethic of Grant. My, what a nice, soft touch inside.
Banchero outside. Off target from outside. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Henderson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Henderson's got 6.
Going to the rim is really where Henderson excels. He'll take on any defender at any time.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Oh, G8, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Over to the wing. Boucher. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Boucher's got his first basket of the night. Here's Fultz. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Timeout, Orlando.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
One more time. Let's hear it.
Magic leading by 3. Carter outside. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock. Pass
to Anunoby. Screen by Grant. The tray. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 5. It's stolen by Carter. Fultz with the ball. And Barnes comes to help. Inside. And then Carter with the jam.
Wagner, he'll find the wide open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
Henderson left side. Back to Boucher. Here's Anunoby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Some people see the Orlando Magic as a team, Clark, with a very high ceiling. How about you?
Lots of potential there. No question about it, Kevin. And plenty of room for growth. The challenge is going to be corralling that and moving it in the right direction. You know, it could take longer than people expect or want it to, so you got to be patient in this situation.
The shot's good from Carter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates, he reads books on self-improvement, and he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Wise words. Thank you. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Anunoby. Makes it off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Magic lead.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And finish off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
To the wing right side. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And it's off from 3-point range. Down low. Carter hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And it's a 7-point Magic lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Pass to Anunoby. Boucher the screen. The Raptors need to get a shot off. A new 14 for the Raptors.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
To the paint. Anthony with the bucket.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
To the inside. And Anunoby slams it in.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Trent goes in. to Dedmon. Clock at 6. Now, here's Trent. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so here's Orlando. They've led by as much as 10. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. Back to Anthony. And here is Suggs. Okeke. Pass to Suggs. Here's Ingles. From deep three-point land. He can't get that one. Unable to get that one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Magic leading by 6. 2K Sports back.
35.